For those of you that have thought about possibly investing in real estate but not sure what to do, today I'm going to go over 4 ways to invest in real estate that you may not be aware of. Hey there, as your neighborhood specialist, I bring information about all the great neighborhoods throughout the county, and I share information of what it's like to live here in the southeastern Michigan. Did you know the majority of millionaires own or have investments in real estate? Today I'm going to go over those 4 ways with you to reduce the risk or share the risk with other like-minded investors. So let's get to it. Number 1 way is investing in a real estate investment trust, or an REIT. REITs are similar to mutual funds. That is, it is a company that pulls money from investors and purchases income-producing properties. The companies then pay income or dividends from the return on the investments of the properties back to the investors. You can purchase shares through a stockbroker. Some of the pros to owning a REIT is it's liquid. That is, you can generally sell your investment when you want. Another pro is it makes your portfolio more diversified. Another pro is that you get cash flow from the dividends. Some of the cons are low growth of the investment. That is, it may not appreciate as much as other investments. Another con is your dividends are taxed as regular income. Number 2 way to invest in a real estate syndication. This is kind of like crowdfunding. That is, a group of 2 or more investors pool their efforts together to raise money or capital and purchase real estate. Side note, a syndicate originally was geared towards rich investors because they were usually required to invest millions of dollars. Now the average investor can invest. Some of the pros of investing in the syndicate are it's a passive investment. That is, you don't actively participate in the management of the property. Another pro is you don't get to go into debt for real estate that is owned. That is, you're not personally on the hook for the debt of the syndicate. Finally, there are many asset classes to invest in, like apartments, self-storage, and mobile home parks, among others. Some of the cons are you're usually invested in for a minimum number of years, usually between 3 and 10 years. Also, you have no control over the operation. That is, if you're not happy with the direction of the syndicate, you have to wait out your agreed time before you can withdraw your investment funds. Number 3 way to invest in real estate is property tax lien investing. A tax lien is a lien put on a property by the local city or county government. This takes place when a property owner does not pay their property taxes. This process starts 1 year after non-payment to the city and county. After you're late for 1 year, the county will put the property in a forfeited status. And 1 year after that, the county will foreclose on the property. If they still are not paid after it is foreclosed, you can bid at an auction to purchase the property. To start the process and benefit on tax foreclosure at this point, you can bid at the September or October auction. If you're the highest bidder and win the property, you will receive a quitclaim deed from the county. A pro reason of the tax liens are you can purchase property at a huge discount compared to the market value of the neighborhood. Number 2 is you can make money if you purchase at the right price, and of course didn't overpay. The cons are you can't typically view the interior of the property, so you don't know what you're getting. Number 2 is you're purchasing with a quitclaim deed, which means that you could be liable for any other liens that have not been released. Number 4 is land flipping. Land flipping is similar to house flipping, but without the repairs and updates a house usually requires. But this investment is not typically a quick fix for a fast buck. Land flipping is purchasing unimproved land and selling in the future for a profit. Some ideas on what to look for. One thing to look for is ask yourself the question if the area is growing and expanding. To do this, you will want to find a bit of property farther away near a suburb that is growing. You can also buy lots in subdivisions, especially in subdivisions where the builder or builders have decided to focus on a larger development, or they decided to start a new development in another area. Another option is buying farmland, and you can rent the farmland to farmers or even ranchers. Some of the pros to land flipping, number 1 is low competition and a far wider territory to choose from. Another pro is you don't have any real physical work to keep the property up, like you would a house or a building. A con to flipping is there are not a lot of buyers for farmland, and you may own the property much longer than you wanted. Number 2 is, it does require work finding a buyer for a purpose for the land to market to. So there you have the 4 ways to invest in real estate. If you're thinking about moving to Detroit or Dearborn or the southeastern area of Michigan, you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at my office phone, 313-357-4100. If you have any comments, please leave them below, and I'll see you next time.